You know those AI voices we're all used to? Kind of robotic, a little flat. You can just tell it's not a person. But what if I told you an AI could capture not just your words, but your emotion, your rhythm, the very soul of your voice from just a couple of seconds of audio? Well, today we're diving into a breakthrough that does exactly that. So here's the plan. First, you're going to hear the magic for yourself. Then we'll pull back the curtain on the tech that makes it happen, Vox CPM 1.5. We'll get into its secret sauce, this tokenizer-free idea. See how it understands what you're trying to say, not just what you're saying. And of course, we'll put it to the test. Then we'll talk about what this all means for, well, everything. Okay, so the biggest challenge, right, it's always been about capturing a voice perfectly. All those little quirks and nuances that make you sound like you. It's like a vocal fingerprint. To really get what's so different here, you need to just listen.
Just listen to this. How dare you speak to me like that? That sharp, indignant tone, it feels completely real. You can hear the anger, and it is perfectly matched to the words. Here's the kicker. That wasn't a recording. That was an AI generating a voice cloned from a completely different audio sample. This isn't just text-to-speech anymore. It's more like expression-to-speech. And the technology that makes it possible is a serious leap forward. So let's meet the wizard behind the curtain. The model is called Vox CPM 1.5, and it's not just another update, it's a whole new way of thinking about how machines can speak. We're moving way beyond simple mimicry and into genuine, authentic vocal replication. And this new version is a massive jump in both quality and efficiency. Look at this. The audio sampling rate, which is basically the quality, is boosted from 16 kilohertz all the way up to 44.1. But at the same time, the token rate is cut in half, which means it's way less work for the computer. So you get much higher quality for less effort. That's a huge win. Now, why is that 44.1 kilohertz number so important? Well, that's the quality of a CD. It means the model is capturing and reproducing all those tiny, high-frequency details that make a voice sound rich and human, not like a compressed, tinny audio file. So how in the world does it achieve this level of quality? Well, the secret lies in a totally new tokenizer-free approach. And this, right here, is the key to preserving all the fine details and the actual emotion of the original voice. To really get why this new way is such a big deal, you have to understand the old way. Traditionally, AI would take a smooth, flowing audio wave and just chop it up into a bunch of little digital bricks. These are called tokens, and the process is known as tokenization. This really says it all. The old method is kind of like making a mosaic. You're taking something beautiful and breaking it into clunky tiles, and you lose all the smooth curves and subtle details forever. But Vox CPM 1.5, it treats audio like a painting. It models speech as one continuous flow. Nothing gets lost. All the original detail, all the nuance, it's all preserved. And because it's not chopping everything into pieces, it can do something even more incredible. The model doesn't just read words anymore, it actually understands their context, and it can convey the meaning you intended. The key concept here is something called prosody. It sounds complicated, but it's really just the music of our language. You know, the rhythm, the stress, the intonation. It's how you can tell a question from a statement, or how you can spot sarcasm a mile away. It's all the meaning that exists beyond the words on the page. So by understanding prosody, this model can figure out the right emotion just by looking at the text. But you know what they say, hearing is believing. So let's try out a couple more examples. Okay, for this sentence, I can't believe you actually did that. You'd expect some surprise, right? Like a rising pitch on the word believe. Let's hear it. I can't believe you actually did that. Yep, nailed it. The prosody is absolutely spot on. All right, now let's try relief. In the phrase, finally, after all these years, it's over, you should hear things slow down, a sense of weight being lifted. Let's listen. Finally, after all these years, it's over. You can literally feel the release in that voice. The nuance is just incredible. So what the model is doing is capturing the entire vocal identity. It clones the unique quality of a person's voice, that's the timbre, along with their accent, their emotional tone, even their personal rhythm and pacing. It gets the whole shebang, all from just a tiny audio clip. This kind of technology really signals a fundamental shift. We are walking into a new era where digital voices aren't just tools to give you information, they're becoming a medium for genuine human expression. So let's just quickly recap. The breakthrough here is the Tokenizer-Free approach, which keeps all that vocal detail safe. This lets the model clone a voice and its expression from a tiny audio clip, and it does it fast enough for real-time use. We have to note it's currently a bilingual model for English and Chinese. And of course, with power like this comes a massive responsibility to use it ethically and prevent things like deepfakes. Ultimately, this leap forward changes the entire goal of what we're trying to do with synthetic speech. The point is no longer just for an AI to speak. The goal now is for AI to truly communicate, with all the meaning, all the emotion, and all the humanity that comes with it.